here. Thanks for tuning back into Peachy Pilates. Can you believe it is already May? And you know what that means? A new move of the month. This month we're talking about our half rollback, or sometimes what we like to refer to in bar workouts as your earthquake abs. You'll feel that quake, that shake, that quiver all down the front and back surface of your abdominals, working your core from all directions. This exercise is so important to strengthen those muscles that surround your low back and really support you, help you sit up nice and tall, stand up nice and tall, and just feel stronger overall from the inside out. I'm using a little squishy ball here today, but you could also use something like a throw pillow, a blanket rolled up, or a towel rolled up. You just want something kind of small, squishy, about the size of this ball, if not a little bit bigger. Let's get started. So let's go ahead and make our way down to sit on your mat if you haven't already. You're going to put your prop, your squishy ball, or whatever that may be, right behind your back when you're sitting on the mat. So you want to kind of wedge it under your tailbone so that when you're sitting up tall, it's not going anywhere. So you're not just kind of resting it there. It'll roll away or it'll get moved somehow. Kind of squish it in towards you so that it can't move. And then you'll sit up nice and tall. My knees are going to bend out in front of me and my feet are just resting on the mat. Do not feel like you have to crunch your knees super close into your chest for this one. That's absolutely not the point of the move. That's going to start to grip onto your hip flexors, which in this first variation, we're using your prop to try to release as much tension in the hip flexors as we can. Your arms are going to go straight out in front of you like Frankenstein, straight out from those shoulders. From here, take a nice big breath in. On your breath out, I want you to start to tuck your tailbone under. You're flattening the curve of your low back and you're pulling your belly button back towards your prop. Now, once you feel that tucking sensation, your ribs and your hips gluing together, you're going to start to lean back. That ball is supporting your low back. It's allowing you to activate your abdominals better. Really pulling that contraction in and out. You start to feel that abdominal engagement immediately. Now take another inhale. And then on the exhale, you're just going to sit right back up nice and tall. Breathe in, tuck the tailbone under first. Exhale, start to lean back. Feel that quiver as your ribs and hips glue together. Notice you don't have to lean very far back to feel the work here from both sides, top and bottom, pulling your core in and all the way around like you're wearing a corset. Take a breath and then sit up nice and tall. Let's do 2 more of those. Exhale, pull it back, lean it back. Take an inhale to hold. And then exhale, sit up nice and tall. 1 more like that. Exhale, roll it back. Lean it back. Find that abdominal quiver. Feel nice and supported in your low back. Even more contraction in the core. Lean 1 inch further back. Big inhale. Exhale, sit up nice and tall. Beautiful. All right, let's start to build on that. Take a breath. On the exhale, you're going to roll halfway back, coming into that earthquake ab position. Hold this position. You're going to start to move your arms here. Your right arm is just going to open out towards the side like a little V. You don't have to go all the way to a T. What I want you to notice is that the left side of your abdominals has to hang on to keep you nice and square. Bring that hand back in. Same thing with the left. Open up. It's the right side abdominals that have to hang on as that hand opens towards the side and right back in. 1 more on each side, like a little V. And back in, like a little V, and back in. Take a breath, both hands opening to that little V. Hold your core connection. Lean back 2 more inches. Tuck the pelvis even more. As much abdominal fire as you can find. Feel that quiver from the head all the way to the tail. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Sit up nice and tall. Relax those arms by your sides and go ahead and shake out your head from here. Absolutely fantastic. I hope you're really starting to feel that engagement in your center, that deep abdominal work. For this one, we're going to take that ball out from behind your low back. That low back is no longer supported, so the core needs to do more work to activate there. You're going to bring that ball right in between your knees. If you have the pillow, if you have the rolled up towel blanket, same exact thing, right between the knees. We're turning on our inner thighs. What this is going to do is help you feel more of those pelvic floor muscles, that low hammock of abdominal muscles reaching from hip to hip. You'll see what I mean in a second. Arms go straight out in front of you just like before. Take an inhale. Exhale, half roll back, tuck that tailbone under. You don't have that ball for support. Squeeze that ball between your legs. Squeeze that prop between your legs. Tuck the tailbone up even further. You can roll back a little further this time. Try not to grip into the hip flexors. And then exhale, sit up nice and tall. Same thing, 3 more times. Exhale, roll it back. Inhale, hold. You can go a little further this time than you did previously. And then exhale, sit up nice and tall. Think about your spine creating a J. Tailbone tucks under, collarbone stays wide as you roll back. Your hips tuck towards your ribs, not your ribs towards your hips. And then sit up nice and tall. One more time like that, then we're building. Exhale, roll it back. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, sit up nice and tall. Rolling back, holding it back this time. Just like when you open those arms to those little V's, one arm at a time. This time you're lifting that arm all the way up by your ear. You're going to feel a whole lot of shake down the core. Keep your ribs and hips glued together. It's easy to let go of that core connection. Lower with control. Same thing, left arm up towards the ceiling. Feel the core. Right back down. One more on each side, then we're going for both. Up. Keep breathing down. It's super easy to hold your breath on these. Be careful. You're going to lift both arms up. You're going to feel a whole big, lots of shake all the way from the head to the tail. Scoop even more in the core. Pull the belly button in. Hang on to this position. Notch your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit all the way up. Relax the arms. Shake out the head. If you didn't already, you now know why this exercise may be referred to as earthquake abs. We are quaking all over the place. Go ahead and grab your prop from between your legs. Last variation, we're going to hold that prop in our hands. Shoot the arms straight out in front of you. Take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, roll halfway back. Inhale to hold. Exhale, sit up nice and tall. 3 more like that. Exhale to roll. Use your breath. Inhale to hold. Exhale to sit up nice and tall. It does not have to be a death grip on that prop. Just nice and gentle. Try to stay out of those hip flexors. 1 more like that. We're going to roll back, hold it back. This time you're going to twist that ball over to the right, over to the left, over to the right, over to the left. Little oblique twists. Try to keep your hips totally still. Eyes are going to follow that ball as you rotate your rib cage. Really feel that shake across your torso. If you can, lean 2 inches further back. We're here for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3. Hang on to it. Last 2. Last 1. Sit up nice and tall. Take a breath. This time you're going to roll halfway back, stay halfway back. Both arms are going to reach up towards the sky and lower down. Up towards the sky and lower down. Hold yourself back there. We only have 1 more exercise after this. You've got 3. You've got 2. Feel those lats. Hold those arms up high towards the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, sit all the way up. Keep those arms up nice and high. This time as you roll back, the arms are going to lower down in front of your chest. Prop in front of your chest. As you sit up, reach for the sky. Puff your chest out. Roll back. Ball goes down. Sit up tall. Reach for the sky. Now can you follow the ball with your eyes? It's going to create even more core connection and more core stretch all the way up. Stay out of those hip flexors. Remember, it's abdominals drawing in and up. We're here for 3, for 2. Exhale on that way back for 1. Sit up nice and tall. Relax those arms. Shake out those knees. amazing work today on that mat. I hope you feel wonderful. I hope you feel more confident in that series of exercises. I can't wait to see you next time.